Listening to the College Dropout Show here on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com. Here on the Be On Air Network, I am your co-host, B-Mize.
It's your boy, Popular the Man.
Your girl, ViVi Bish.
And, of course, the greatest, Q Black with a Q.
We always save the best for last, don't we? Actually, you're not the last, because we have a special guest in the building. Devontae, what's good, my dude? I didn't actually get to, introduce myself, so...
How you doing, man? Devontae, here to, check out my people, see what's going on.
Absolutely. So, you are, would you consider yourself an R&B singer?
Yes, I'm an R&B singer, yes.
All right, so I've watched basically all your videos on YouTube yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty dope, not gonna lie, you got that voice, bro.
Thank you.
Of course. So, do you have any sort of projects coming up? Because what I've seen so far is just singles. Do you have past projects or projects coming up to where it's like a compilation of your music?
Yeah, I have a project coming out right now. We're working on the mixing and stuff like that. So
right.
I mean, it should be coming out real soon.
Dope.
I'll keep you guys, updated on it.
That's what I was about to say. Do you have any dates, or is it just kind of whenever I can? Is it one of them deals?
I really can't give a date right now because, we trying to make sure it's, it's perfect. Not just put anything out. But, I mean, it's going to come out. Y'all will know. I'll let y'all know.
Absolutely. You better let us know. I'm trying to see where these Miami people are going with their lives because, we had two recent rappers come in. Well, one wasn't a rapper, but we've had two rappers so far. Mm-hmm. And I like keeping up with them and watching how they progress and what they're doing out here in Miami, because that's what we've been trying to promote. We've been trying to promote Miami artists, Miami talent, activists, all that. So please keep us updated.
And
man.
DYFL is actually his boy.
Yeah, my best boy. Actually my friend.
Yeah. This is his boy.
My homie.
Y'all go way back?
I mean, way back. Way back. All of us went way back, but we go way back. It's like family.
Did y'all all go to the same school?
Same middle school,
high school, college a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What schools did you
But
guys
you know
go
how
to,
that
though?
turned out.
Well, Booker T.
Washington, home of the Tornadoes.
I'm a Rocket, but I didn't go to Central. But
I went to Central too, though.
Yeah, he traded.
Yeah,
he traded for a little bit.
Yeah, I had to go back. I miss my fam, miss my people.
Well, I went to North Miami Senior High School, home of the Zoes. Like I said.
Okay.
Yeah, so you asked me a question earlier. You asked me what I feel about DJ Khaled to the max. So I want to know what do you feel about it first?
I mean, I feel like it's amazing. It's really cool. I mean, it give us that light. We've been grinding for a long time with Miami sound, but it never really got out there like that. So I mean, I love it. I mean, I love everything about it, and that's giving most Miami artists shine too.
Absolutely.
To do what they do their thing, and because not too many labels really look down here too much. So I mean, it's amazing to me. I love it.
Right.
I just don't like the whole backlash with people saying he should have used Miami, he should have used Miami artists. I mean, I don't feel like he had to use Miami artists because he paid homage to Miami in the whole song. The whole song was Miami music.
This is the point where I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Even though I don't feel like he had to, because of it, I feel like it would have been a better shout out for somebody who considers themselves 305. Remember, Khaled was big on Scream and 305 when he first started.
Yeah.
Real big on it. So big. Look at what his past, songs and the artists that he put on it, I feel like for a song, especially with that beat, you had to bring it with Miami artists to make it really not saying I'm knocking it. I love the song. I do. Every time it comes on, I'm joking at the bus stop. But at the same time, I feel like it would have been better for him to have used some Miami artists on the song.
And to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to the song, it's good, but I feel like it's something missing.
It's missing something.
Yeah.
It feels too mainstream. It feels too like every other song of now let it sound like real Miami. Put it in there. It was already there with the beat. You needed to put it there with the artist, with the lyrics, not Drake.
Yeah.
I love Drake, but no, not with Drake on that song.
No, okay. I give you that. But what Miami artists would have been good on that song?
You got Chad, who claims that I guess he has something to do with that. You have young Gordon, who basically was running the dance scene. So for them, I know for a fact, I've seen them on social media. They of course they felt some type of way because it's like, dang, you basically probably went on SoundCloud and found it and was like, let me get this and make a quick record off of it, another one.
No, but you also have Chad that, I mean, he's basically in the music industry, and he hangs with Rick Ross. So
why wasn't he on there?
Because he is on the song.
I mean, like,
he's on the song.
I mean, like, in a more.
And I'm pretty sure DJ Khaled got his blessing for like putting it on there,
course,
because
why not?
because before the song came out, the night before we even knew the song was coming out, Chad posted something about it, and
I mean, I didn't want just a Miami person to produce it. I wanted. I guess people would want to see a Miami person really in there getting their shine too. Cause sorry, love.
I was just gonna say I give it more of the Miami sound, because Drake is not from here. The flow that he had on the song is not from here.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So to make it
I
more
get you.
Miami, if that's where you wanted to go with it, I feel like if he wanted to go with it, he should have went all the way. Like I said, great song, amazing song, but it could have been better.
Better, yeah. I feel like it was something.
I get you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Hey.
saying.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it comes from.
My boy Devontae would have sounded good on it, man.
Hey, I'm down for whatever. Shoot. I mean, I do whatever. Like.
So tell me, like, what does it take to like what, how is it in the music industry? Like,
It's tough. I mean, you gotta make sure you have everything on point, because if you don't, I mean, people would. It's wolves in there. Like, they really would take advantage of you. I mean, I'm just giving you to you raw.
yeah.
I mean, but you just gotta be prepared. That's it. You gotta be prepared with everything.
Right, and you have to think, like, people can make this content with their phone nowadays. Like, it's so easy to just like put something out there, and people are continuously putting out content, putting out music just because they can. It's very accessible. People can have their own studio for like $500 in their house, like, and you make a hit song. Look at Tentacion, like his music, like, look at me, like, it sounded like it was recorded in a garage.
It was. It does.
That's what I'm saying. Like, anybody can put out music. So if you're going to put out music, it better be good.
Yeah.
Because you have everybody coming at you.
Yeah, consistency is the key. Like,
Right.
consistency. That's how you keep your like people.
Gotta continue
your
to
fans.
keep dropping.
You gotta be consistent. If you ain't consistent, people gonna be like,
You're going to fall off real quick.
yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, go ahead, because you look like you want to say something.
No,
She's being polite.
that's what I was doing. I mean, I was gonna ask, since you're an R&B singer, or you classify yourself as that, where do you see R&B heading right now? Do you feel like it's like a lost genre of music, or is it getting a comeback with Bruno Mars? And I guess
I'm gonna be speaking of Bruno. I'm gonna keep it real. How I feel R&B going to, I feel like it ain't as real as it used to be.
It's not.
it's
At all.
It's not at all.
It's more on the. It seems like more people going on the hip hop side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not really like that John B, that
R. Kelly,
that
that
real that real
bedroom
feeling.
music.
And then too, like, a lot of R&B music is mostly about sex. It's not really about
Love.
like
It's
love.
not about love no more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not really, not too much. It's about okay, take you to the crib.
But hip
this
hop,
and that,
and
this
that's
and
how
that.
you see hip hop has really taken over, because that's what they
Yeah.
project in their music. So it's
Yeah.
like you got more of your fans just wanting to latch on to that.
Yeah.
And then too, that can be that's gonna be another thing. Like, a lot of people is afraid to be different. They feel like, oh, I mean, if I do this, people ain't going, so most people can't really take that. But me, I mean, I'm not really afraid, to take a step. I always been that type of person, like, unique and different. Sometimes people look at me crazy, but
So what makes you so different? And yet so
I mean, talking about musically wise.
in general, whatever.
In general,
focus.
I mean, I don't know. I just do things different.
Well, I know
mean,
he's a chill
when
type
things
of guy.
when things get oversaturated, I just like, okay, like, I mean, it's other ways you can do that. You don't have to stick to this main thing to get by. It's many things you can do. It's many ideas and many creative things you can create to become
Right, you try not to let the current culture
Yeah.
affect how you
Yeah.
make your music.
Yeah.
You don't let it affect your sound or any of that.
None of that. And that's
Right.
one thing too. Like, most people are like, most artists need to understand, like, radio stop listening to radio. If you wanna make music, stop listening to the radio, because it's like it's the same stuff every time.
Oh, yeah,
because it's really like I can name a lot of talented people that I ran across that we don't even know about. That's talented.
That can't get on the radio.
In my opinion, that's that's on Chris Brown level. I ran this with a lot of people like that, and I mean they do their thing because they become different. They don't sound like everybody else, but I mean it's just a hard game. You just gotta really be prepared. That's it.
So what I need you to be the one that brings R&B back. Like,
most definitely. I mean, and then too, like, with R&B too, I see a lot of people trying to like. I mean, not saying that's it's a problem with that, but like how they bring the old school stuff and then they mix it in. Now. Yeah. I mean, that's to bring it like back a little bit, but I mean, I feel like it's no really problem about that. It's about how you do it. It's not really about, how you sing the song. It's about how you write the song.
Yeah, because your song Own It, man. Man, I listen to that song almost every day.
Man. I mean, I got a lot of other stuff.
I love that song.
That's a nice track.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
What?
Thank you.
What? Then you sampled a old school song for that, right?
No. I just had my boy, shout out to Tony Banks. Okay. My boy, he just laid down the piano, and we was in the studio. I was working on my mixtape, and I was working on this song called Ready. And I was working on it, and then after that, he just laid down some keys, and I'm like, hold on, keep going. Yeah. So I told my engineer to record that. What he's playing, record that.
And you just went off the head.
And then no, I didn't record it that day. What happened was I had to go. I went home. I listened to the sample. I chopped it up. Not the sample, but the piano. Yeah. I chopped it up, and I put it in the beat just the drums. I just put it in there, and I just made it. And then the next day, I went and recorded it.
Yeah,
that was it.
Oh, you also got to tell the people that you
I'm a producer as well. I make all my tracks. Like, I produce all my music. Yeah, that's how I started off as a producer. First, for my boy D that just came here, I was producing for him, and I just felt like let me just try
So you know how to work Pro Tools and all that?
No, I use Fruity Loops. I've been using that since I was like 16.
Okay.
16. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. People, I remember a time where people used to laugh at Fruity Loops, like people were like, "What? This sounds cheesy." But now almost every single song on the radio you hear, it's from Fruity Loops. Every instrumental, every beat that you hear is literally from Fruity Loops. So it's like, I mean, they improved a lot on that too. So I mean, hey, it is what it is.
I mean, if it's working out, like you said, music's changed a lot in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
At that, I mean, now you have almost a more, I don't want to call it cartoonish, but that's almost what it's like with these instrumentals and stuff. Yeah. Compared to like 09, 08, it was more like rough, hard.
Yeah.
I like it though.
I feel like it's about like a certain type of unique sound that you have, like same thing like with Mask Off, like how the flute is just so unique. It just no matter what, you just like man, like I gotta keep listening to this over and over again. That's sort of kind of what it is. It's about your sound, like what type of sound you have. Yeah, that's it. That's all it's about.
All right, so when it comes to I talked about this in our last interview. I'm really big on entrepreneurship, working for yourself. What does entrepreneurship mean to you? Now, that's a very broad question, but just take it how you want it. What does being an entrepreneur mean to you? Because to me, it's everything.
In this business, it's very important. I mean, very, 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 very important to understand, your craft and using it as like your business, basically. You have to, because when you get signed to a label or anything like that, it's like basically, mostly you don't really own most of your stuff. You still gotta come out of pocket with shows, all this other stuff. So that's why I salute Chance the Rapper so much, because what he's doing, he's really like putting on for independent artists, and it's very hard to be independent. But at the same time, I feel like it's very important because, you become more successful in that way. That's how I see it.
Right, because you're not relying on anybody else's money.
Like your album getting pushed back. Like you got, many other stuff you got to worry about.
You have all the rights. You have all that.
Yeah, like let's say Mac Miller. Mac Miller started off Independent. And look where he at. He just signed. A year ago he just signed his first record label deal. Like, and you have Currency, who's been independent since 2003, and look how big he is in the game. Like, so
it's very important. That's a really good question. Like, entrepreneurship is very important. You have to know whatever you're doing. You have to know what it is, and you have to understand that. My dad always told me that, like, whatever you do, you always have to have a full understanding about it, so nobody can't trick you out of it. You feel me? Because you got wolves out there that will trick you out of whatever you're trying to do.
Absolutely, you got to recognize your strengths.
Recognize your strengths, all that.
Weaknesses,
strengthen your weaknesses.
Know
all
what
that
you're
stuff.
good at, know what you're not.
Yeah.
And what you're not good at, get somebody to do that for you.
Are you trying to keep it that way? Are you going to try and remain an independent artist? Like, once you, or how do you see yourself taking it? Look at that face.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's very hard. It's very, very hard to be a independent artist, because especially with finances and other stuff you got to worry about. But of course, like, I would love to stay independent, to keep everything, that I created that's with me, instead of, but
instead of having to
it's hard though. It's hard though.
So you're gonna try it the best you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the best if I can. I'm gonna have to, Yeah.
You look like a Def Jam guy to me.
I mean, it depends. Like, what the contract sounding like, what the contract looking like, because I ain't trying to be, no slave.
Yeah, at all.
So I see you smiling so much over there. So since you've been here, let me hear, what struggles have you been through to get to where you at right now?
Oh man, I mean,
or what has been your biggest struggle so far, or obstacle?
It's I mean, a lot. I mean, it just different things you just go through, But me, I'm the type of person where, like, I don't let struggles and stuff like make me stay in this same space in this little box. I always try to look for the solutions of everything that go wrong. I always look for like good solutions about the situation. So, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, we all go through stuff. I go through stuff. I go through a lot of stuff. I mean, pretty much sure everybody else go through stuff. But, I mean, yeah, I go through some stuff, too.
So what tips would you give, I guess, to the young ones out there who's trying to make it out here?
Just stay focused. Stay confident. Keep God first. Pray. I mean, and everything just fall in place. And don't try to control everything, because everything meant to happen for a reason. Like, I learned that throughout my life. Like, I used to try to, dang, why he don't mess with me, or dang, why these people ain't messing with me more, or why she don't mess. Because I feel like it's a reason why. You feel me? Because if God want that person in your life, He will keep that person in your life.
Yeah.
So if you try to force it, you always end up disappointed. Like, oh dang, I heard he talking behind my back, or dang, I heard she saying I'm this and I'm saying I'm that, or it's a purpose, it's a reason why that person is not in your life. So, I mean,
so apparently,
that's how I see it.
Everybody got an expiration date.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it is.
That's the truth.
YOLO.
That's how it is. That's how I see it. That's how it is.
All right. Well, we got about, I don't know, not too long, so I guess we're going to wrap up this segment. You're listening to the College Dropout Show here on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com, here on the Be On Air Network. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Devontae. BRB.
Yes.
I just found you.
And we back. It's College Dropouts, Miami Underground Radio. This your boy Popular Demand.
The Kid B Mize.
Your girl ViVi Bish.
And Black with the Q. And our special guest. Introduce yourself again.
Devontae. I'm in the house today.
Spell it for these people. Actually, plug all your... First spell your name, then plug all your social medias.
Okay, my name is Devontae, DEVONTAII.
Oh, the uniqueness.
I know, yes, it's a little unique. My Instagram is Devontae, LO. And my Twitter name is the same thing. And my Facebook is Devontae TMM, I believe. I ain't been on that thing a lot like that.
Dope. Go follow that dude right now.
Yeah, hit that follow button. I will follow back. I'm not bougie. I'll follow back.
All right, so we were talking about tattoos. Well, over break. You got any?
Yeah, of course. I got like 7. Not that much, but I got like 7 tattoos.
What's your favorite one, and what's it mean to you?
I think the one
pick
with
one
the
out.
printer hands with mom on it and say God's gift on top.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my,
of
my
course.
favorite one. I got this when I was like 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's, you know.
Do you plan on getting more? Like,
I'm planning on finishing up this one right here. It ain't finished yet, but I'm planning on finishing that after that, and then fill in some couple of stuff, and after that, I'm done.
Okay,
I'm, all right,
okay.
I'm done.
so
I ain't
you
gonna get no tattoos on my face.
so you say no, not the face, but so you say you done. Like you may get like a whole sleeve or your whole stomach and back.
I believe I'm done. I believe I'm done.
I don't know. You seem very comical. You ever thought about acting?
I mean, actually, I used to. I remember this little. I mean, over the OYC.
Yeah.
They used to have plays and stuff when I was like young. I used to like act and stuff in that little,
And what was
it
your
was
favorite,
fun. It was fun.
What was your favorite part to play?
I played a gangster. I played a level boy.
Complete opposites. What just happened?
I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I played.
A gangster.
I think I played a father before.
a father. You got kids.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Man, the versatility. Look at
I
that.
think so. I
You
think
can be a
so.
father for these kids.
Yeah, that's
Somebody.
right. But I mean,
I can be a father, a gangster, and a lover all in one.
Yeah. I mean, you got to. But hey, but don't
That's
get me
what
wrong.
most
Most
men
girls
are.
like that type of. Most girls like
It
that.
has to be
They
a
do.
balance.
That
You ain't
balance.
lying.
You gotta check us like
You don't
want to
be no pushover.
That's
Girls
true.
don't like that.
If
They
you
don't
can,
like that.
If you can
Nah,
check us like
they
you are
don't.
dad, I guess.
You gotta put your foot down.
Put your foot down. You gotta love me like we love us.
I just have to say I don't agree with you, Black. Sorry.
Man, you know you're right. I wasn't even raised on my dad like that, so I don't even know why. Yeah. But then that's why you find yourself a daddy sometimes. No.
You see,
Yeah, pass that
went
mic back and
completely
forth.
went
Let's
off
hear it.
topic. However, it that's a problem that I do see with a lot of chicks though. I hate when a female feels the need to find a daddy. I'm sorry, you don't need a daddy in your man. You don't need that specific quality there. I don't agree in that. Like it's in a different way. So I feel like the way that their mind, like the way they see it, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like,
Okay, I want to hear Brandon's point of view.
No, I was just gonna say, what about a
it's just one of
zaddy?
those-
I was just gonna say
Daddies
that.
are welcome. All daddies.
That's just- okay, you see, what do you think makes her want to call him Zaddy to begin with? Like, have y'all heard the song Zaddy?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think she's calling him Zaddy? When do you think she's really like? Come on now,
I mean,
it's a completely
I think
different vibe
zaddy,
to it.
it's a different like
It's-
level.
that's what I said,
like,
it's a different
zaddy
level.
is like somebody
It's
that
not-
that put it down.
That's what I'm saying. I like the fact that it's a
sexy,
different word. I can.
stylish.
Yeah.
There you go.
Runs ish.
Yeah, bossy, boss type dude.
So would you consider yourself a zaddy?
Of course, most definitely, most definitely.
Well,
I'm somebody's zaddy. I'm somebody's zaddy.
Oh, somebody's zaddy. All right, ladies, I'm sorry.
I'm somebody's zaddy.
I'm everybody's zaddy.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
clearly
wait.
have Devontae saying he's taken in Brent, saying I'm quite the opposite.
Yeah, I'm somebody's zaddy.
It's okay.
Right, so I guess we're going to talk about a topic I feel like I should bring up because of my skin color. So recently Kodak was talking about
Ooh.
his preferences in women
Ooh.
and how he basically said as she got to be a yellow bone, number one, and two, he just doesn't prefer to date females his color. How do you feel about that? Does color mean anything to you?
I felt like I understand what he was talking about, but I felt like he kind of said it wrong. And most people that really don't understand, cause Kodak, he from the streets, you feel me? So most people don't really understand him in that, in that type of way. So, I mean, I had, cause I knew he was talking about, cause dudes in the hood talk about that all the time, all the time. But I don't think he meant it in the way like he don't like dark skinned girls. Or, trust me, I know he ran across some dark skinned beauties, and I know he done, so ain't no telling. So he just said it in a way where people didn't really understand it. That's how I see it.
Okay, see all right. So I'm going to speak on me.
That's all you can speak for.
No. Okay,
Let's get it.
I don't agree with him at all. Cause I love dark skinned girls.
Hello.
Like, I love that's me. That like I love dark skinned women.
Right.
I don't really like red girls like that.
And why is
Oh,
that?
really?
I don't know. It's
See, here's what it is. People just have their preferences.
It's that melanin.
no. Like I would date. I would date a red girl.
Right, you're not saying you wouldn't, but you prefer
it's
the
just,
darker skin.
It's just something about dark skin.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with him too. 'Cause
However,
it's something about
light
that.
skinned women like myself have become a cliche, and so because
ain't
we're such a
lying.
cliche, now when people say it, it's just that everybody wants a light skin or red bone, and then it's that same, you get that same stigma that comes with it. Because you're red bone, now all these guys automatically approach you a certain way, talk to you a certain way, look at you a certain way, if you respond a certain way, like it's ridiculous. Trust and believe, it's just crazy.
So you're telling me that there's light skin struggles out there as well?
There are, of course there are, because you have, like I said, that stigma, especially in the hood. When you go, the first thing, I could be walking with a dark skinned girl, they're gonna try and talk to me first just because I'm brighter. Like, I don't understand what's going on right now. Like, look at somebody else. Or then it's just the way they talk to you too. Or, hey, red, I don't even turn around. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means.
But I feel like I feel like all the sisters winning.
Yeah,
That's how I see
all
it.
women.
Yeah,
I mean,
Latinas,
I love all women.
All of them. That's how I see it. I mean, yeah, you know.
Man, I love all women, but it's just
Same.
ever since I was a little boy, it's been something with
that
dark
melanin,
skin.
man.
It's been something with dark, like even when dark skin women is right now the ish, like they
Yeah.
See, now
dark skinned women are like
They're on the come up.
They on the come up. But I've been up on my dark skinned women, even when like I used to have debates with guys all the time.
You're
like,
ahead of the curve, bro.
Like how do you like these dark women?
He
with
was
all
the
these
future.
red
He was the
girls?
future.
Hey,
That's
man,
what
I've
it
been
was.
man, I've been on it. So
So yeah,
Hey,
we
man.
all just have our preferences.
I don't.
That's all it is.
what do
It's
you
okay.
prefer?
I don't agree with Kodak.
I just want to ask that. Oh my
That's
God, y'all
funny.
reading my mind today.
That's funny.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so I got a buddy. I'll give him a little shout out. My roommate Edwin. What's up, Eddie? So he's always like, whenever we talk about women, he's like, "Oh, Brandon's into mixed girls. He's into Latinos. He's into black girls." And I'm like, "Bro, I don't care about any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Dark hair, tan skin, and she's thick. There we go.
There we
You
go.
see, and
That's what I prefer. I don't care if she's white. I don't care if she's black, mixed, Latino. I don't care. It's,
And the heart too. The heart. Cause there's some little evil
Yes,
ones
it
out
is.
there, boy.
Yes, it is.
Woo,
Oh,
woo.
damn.
They
So
will strip you for everything you got, boy. But anyway, yeah. What you next?
I'll go ahead and insert there. Every girl has a little bit of that in them, so don't even let the nicest one fool you into believing that doesn't exist in her, because she's a liar. She's lying to you.
I know. Trust
Preach.
Me, I know. That's when the bad boy got his foot down.
I mean,
His foot down.
I would want to say, let's say when it comes to cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is better at it, guys or females?
Women, of course. Women.
No question to that. No
Women.
question.
Now I'm
women.
glad you said that out loud, so you never do it to anybody, because then you just know you will get caught, because we
No.
are better.
See, me, I'm a strong believer of karma.
Exactly.
I mean,
Ooh.
if anybody ever, cheat on me or I just let karma handle that.
Yeah.
You know, that's what my dad used to always tell me. When the rabbit it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. When he got that gun, you better be jumping in because he gonna be shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And you better hope you don't get hit.
You know, this is just to kind of counter that. You know why I don't believe in karma? Because Donald Trump.
Oh.
He is in the biggest. He is at the top. He is the president.
Mm.
Why hasn't karma taken him out? You know what I'm saying?
it's
He's a
low.
bad
You
dude.
see all this stuff that's going on with him, and all
will.
Maybe karma has a
news-
time
It just
frame.
hasn't hit him yet.
Just
It didn't hit him yet.
All right, all right.
Trust me. Of course, you gotta when you out in the media. Of course, you gotta have this.
Demeanor,
Smile, like-
yeah.
Maybe-
See what his wife doing? His wife, like he try to hold. You remember the videos when
Yeah.
he try to hold his hand? She like.
She is really tired of him. I don't know what's
man,
going on.
yeah,
But
trust me, it's hitting him. We might not see it, but it's
Yeah,
it's
maybe
hitting him.
maybe he's just good. He's a good actor. Maybe
That's
he
why it's
just
very important.
not
Don't
that
stay
good, because
positive.
his family. I mean, as you can see, his wife. His
Very important.
And I was gonna say, you can kind of see whenever they make appearances. She looks weird. Like she always like, I'm just trying to stand here. Like
Yeah,
I was
like-
paid to be your wife and everything. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, you can tell the whole thing. is
You
fake.
could
The
see
whole
even though
family
Obama,
fake.
even when Obama was stressing, you still could see that him and Michelle have that real type of
Real
love
love.
and bond and everything going on. They ain't got the same thing.
Yeah. You can tell, man. It's-
But yeah, so like back on the whole cheating thing. Women, man.
I mean, women what? I don't get it. It's like,
But don't get me wrong though.
That's why I gave up.
Guys, sometimes we don't usually. I feel like
have you ever cheated though?
for me,
Yeah.
yeah, I had my fair share,
So-
but I've learned, it's about. I feel like it goes both kind of like both ways, because I feel like we don't understand each other. Most people we don't understand. Like a woman don't understand a man, and a man don't understand a
'Cause
woman too much.
Because it's supposed to be like this. We're everything you guys are not, and you're
Yeah.
everything we are not. But I know there's a middle ground where we can, compromise.
Okay,
and-
look, I'm gonna say this. Sometimes cheating in a relationship,
It's healthy.
no,
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
it makes you stronger. It makes your relationship
Yeah.
stronger.
Because you broke my trust. Now we shall have a stronger relationship.
No,
So now I have to ask you, Black. So you've been cheated on?
No.
Have you? I'm asking.
Oh no. I've
Have
never.
you?
I've never been cheated on.
Have you cheated?
I've never cheated on anyone. So
but no. But
I
I'm
had to
gonna
see where you were standing.
no, but I'm
in
gonna
your,
say
you
this
know,
though. I'm gonna say this though.
in-
I'm telling you, sometimes cheating makes the relationship stronger.
do tell.
Because let's say it never happened to me, but let's say
Use
I'm not gonna
reason,
say
say.
never. I'm not gonna say never.
I'm gonna say never.
It
'cause
hasn't
I don't play
happened to
that.
me, but let's say if I cheat and then she forgave me, and then later on down the line she cheats and I forgive her. We both have an understanding
You both have
because
some
we
dirt.
both know that we did some dirt.
But that's
And we
very-
both
Let's get to
forgave
the
each
root of
other.
this.
That's being very
So-
grown up about it. But people real childish, and you already know if you end up staying. I know deep in my heart, if I'm gonna stay with you and I know you cheated on me, I'm already premeditating that it's gonna be a day where I'm gonna have a chance to cheat on you and I'm gonna do it. That's why I would prefer not to be with the person again, because they always gonna think in their mind that little trust right there.
on the Beyond Air Network, but we're also live on Facebook right now. So please join us. I am your co-host, B Mize.
It's your boy Popular Demand.
Your girl ViVi Bish.
Black with a Q.
And it's your boy Devontae.
Yes, and before we had those technical difficulties, we were talking about relationships. Did you guys want to get into that some more? Because I know people really enjoy that conversation. I just got a text from somebody saying it was just getting good. So we can definitely get back into that if you guys want to.
All right.
Okay.
Right, I don't remember exactly where we were.
I mean,
at.
we was talking about the cheating, the whole cheating situation. Like,
you said you were gonna.
I don't believe in cheating.
You were supposed to let us know something.
Yeah, you were.
Wait, I was?
Let the girls give their opinion or whatever, and then.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get to the root of the issue. I was trying to figure out like
why
why do you think it happens? And you both said that it's at least Phoebe said that it was from lack of satisfaction.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. It's like once you're not satisfied, obviously you're going to try to find some way to make yourself satisfied. And I feel
Right.
like most of the time, instead of just cheating, you shouldn't. I don't think people should cheat. I think cheating is just like a cheap way for you not to go out and find somebody that's really for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was
So
hot.
you-
Ooh.
So you don't think that people just have the urge to want to, I don't know, have sex with other people?
I mean, of course, I think everybody probably has that urge one way or another. But I feel like if you're gonna be that way, you might as well just not be with nobody. Like you gotta
Really?
be. I feel like you just.
So as soon as you have that feeling, you shouldn't be with somebody else.
No, I feel
So you
like.
shouldn't be with that person. I mean,
See, there's some people who think like that a lot, and there's some people it comes to them once in a while. They'll see somebody be like, "Oh, that person look good" or whatever, and they'll think about it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about for the people who like monogamy is not really for me, but I need my little boo thing. You need a consistent boo thing. That's what you're looking for, and that's why you end up messing with people on the side, which they should disclose in the beginning, of course.
Do y'all believe in side chick theory thing?
Theory.
Listen,
It's a scientific theory.
side chicks are fun people.
Are you a side chick, Q? That's what it sounds like. I'm not going to put you in that category, though.
Let's see.
I'll let you do that.
You just see side chicks. They look like they really living life right now. Like they getting all the little plane tickets. They taking all these snaps in Puerto Rico.
But we don't know though when they go home and you know that bed is kind of empty.
Exactly.
I mean, if the bed being empty, they'll just be like, "Damn, I'm so lonely. Okay, catch another flight. Find another sugar dad. Anything could be sufficed at that point."
I don't know.
So you do believe in side chicks?
No, I mean,
You accept the theory of side chick?
I know I do.
I mean,
No, I
don't.
Unless you got the complete girl, then
I don't think.
then there's no need for a side chick.
By complete.
I mean,
I feel like that's why most guys have.
I think I know what you mean.
Most guys
It's-
have side chicks.
It is a such thing as a complete girl. Like
She's
You're not
out
equating
there.
that.
She's out
You're not
there.
equating that with like perfect though.
no, definitely not perfect.
What
Nobody's
would make
perfect.
a girl complete or a female complete to you?
Like
Like, what does that mean? I guess it's
okay,
different for every guy.
I'm gonna say my perspective. I'm gonna say sex, of course.
Oh, that's the
like,
first thing on your
gotta
list,
be
or
on
that's just the
point.
first
Like
thing you thought
has
of
to
right
be because you're not gonna need
Gotta
no
be
other
on
girl for that. Like you not gonna like and that's all around sex. Like that's everything.
Yeah.
That's the way she makes you feel. Like just like I'm still talking about sex. Like the way she makes you feel. Like every time you see her, oh, I want that. Like even if you had it 80 times already, you still every time you see her is.
But you see, that's a thing too. It's like another thing is like you don't know when you're gonna get tired of somebody. It's just, or you're not gonna know if you're gonna get tired of somebody. So I feel like
I think it's inevitable that you're going to get not that you are that you're going to get tired of that person. Not that you're going to like hate them in some way, but you're going to
want to taste for something different.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what I call cheating. You just wanted to taste. You tired of having some pork. You want some chicken.
But like I said,
Why not have it
that
all?
comes again. I feel like if that person isn't that like I feel like the only time you cheat is when that's not the right person for you.
Because if that person was for you.
Because if that person is like if that person was really
like Mr.
for
Devontae
you,
over here in the corner, Mr. Faithful Man, yes.
Yep.
and that's what I'm saying. To him, his girl is probably the complete girl. Like,
Yep.
like every time he see her, like, oh, I want that.
That's the one.
So yeah, that's we kind of on the same page right there. So it's,
And me, I'm a type of person. I'm not that type of guy that like to creep around too much. Like like even if I was single, I'd be that type of guy. Like okay, it's probably like the minimum is like 2 girls. The minimum.
The minimum. What's the max?
I mean,
see me,
There ain't no max.
see me.
meaning like I'm not that person that like the dang, she look good. I gotta talk to her. Oh
Yeah.
I gotta talk to her too.
So I have
I
a
gotta.
question for y'all though. Y'all don't feel like eventually comes a time, like I was saying, that you get tired. You don't feel like even with the complete girl, she's
Right.
complete. You feel like
I was about to
5
go into
years later, 10 years
Good question.
later,
That's a good
as
question.
complete as she is, you're still like he said.
That's
compared
a
to
good
food.
question.
Like she used you to compare to food, right? Like you're gonna. I feel like
Yeah.
it's human to want something.
Yeah,
No, that's true.
You most
That's true.
you right.
I feel like
And-
having a reasonable like let's say I have a bond with that person that's supposedly complete.
Yeah.
Why? What's the issue with having
Yeah.
the ability for us to have that understanding that as long as we talk to each other about it, we can make something like that happen.
Yeah.
Or in my situation, I'm bisexual. Let's say I just feel like I want to be with a chick, like, but I'm with you. So
Yeah.
like, but then let's say I don't necessarily want to have a threesome.
Wait, but being a bisexual, that's
Man.
that's different. You getting, you know why? Because technically, I wouldn't call that cheating, anyways. And
But why?
because first of all,
It's
not
all
with another
cheating,
guy.
man. It's all cheating, though, man.
Why? It's not cheating if I'm not getting penetrated. So
What?
kind of
So
standard is
if
I'm
your
just saying.
If it don't
If
go,
your
then it don't
boyfriend-
matter. You're still getting sexual pleasure from another person. I don't understand the difference.
But okay, but so
Because I ain't gonna lie.
Let's keep it
for you
PG.
considerate
Let's keep it.
penetration? I don't get
Let's keep it
I'm
PG.
confused. I'm confused with what she means because there's a lot of things that can be done to simulate the same thing.
Yeah.
So with that being
But
said,
back to your question when you said about when you was like when you be around somebody for so long, don't you get tired? I mean, don't get me wrong, you have moments like that though. Don't get me wrong, you have moments like like damn, like you like y'all arguing daily. I'll be like, damn, where all this came from and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's about, like I said, like understanding and like communication. You feel me? Like if y'all got that down if y'all got that down pat, I mean that fire will always be there. I can it's some days that me and my girl ain't talking 3 days, like 3 days,
explain
and we be in the same house.
wait, explain
like
that to me, please, because that's weird. I've never understood the dynamic.
yeah.
I'm mad. I'm not gonna speak to you because apparently I'm still in my feelings.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I see my mom and dad do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
they
sleep
just
in the same
when
bed
you
and won't
love
even
somebody,
talk to
it's
each
like
other.
man, love make you do some.
Yeah.
I mean, bro,
It
tell me.
does.
Over 3 days, not to
You'll be thinking like, I did that.
Right. I
Like,
think
what the-
part of the problem is you haven't experienced it. 6
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
6 years. 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, like
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to understand.
You haven't.
because-
Yeah, you haven't really.
So it's like I
You
mean,
haven't
gotta-
really
you gotta
No,
you young, so you got a lot of
I'm
you
young
know.
relationship wise, but that's it. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would, in a sense, I feel like I would move different. There's a lot of things I hear people in relationships do, and I'm just like, you're not going to not talk to me for 3 days. You don't have that option if you with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't sign up for you to get in your feelings for that long. I didn't sign up for that. And then I think with her saying, you getting tired of the person, I think if I was ever in a relationship, my goal would be to just find another 1,000 ways to continue loving that person. So like that's the journey, and I think that's what relationships should be like. So when somebody say they could get tired, I'm like, that's a choice in your mind that you made.
Yeah.
Because
Everything you do is a choice.
Exactly. So
Everything.
it's like at the point where you feel like that person is getting a bit redundant, you should have done something to pick up the slack to make sure, like, okay, I could get the fire back in your relationship. I'm just saying that's how I would be. You look okay, all right. You don't think the same.
Just like
I
with
just don't feel that way.
just like with individual when you be born, I mean, like Cain when Cain and Abel, like if you just gonna decide to be positive, you're gonna decide to be negative. It's a choice with everything you do. I mean, it's always consequences,
I don't know.
even with
feel
good
like,
though.
I don't
still
feel like getting bored of somebody is a choice. I don't feel that way. I don't feel like you just sit there and you're like, I can't find any more. Like I just don't feel like once you're living it, it's as easy as when you're saying it. Like I can have this bond with this person and want to be right. Like, okay, because a lot of people say it's selfish to be in a relationship and then cheat. Okay, why did I do it? I did it because I like what I have there. It's not that it's for whatever reason I'm not happy. I'm happy, but I just want to have more fun. I feel like there's something I just want to do something different. Meaning, okay, maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should reevaluate. Maybe I can't be with a person who wants monogamy. Like,
And then you
everybody's
got
different.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and then
Everybody's
too, you
different,
got
there's
people.
something.
Yeah, that's what
And,
I was just gonna
there
say
are
that.
celebrities who have
Yeah.
open relationships.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if most people
Will
like
and
that.
Jada.
Like most people like that type of stuff. And I feel like whenever you come to an understanding, like, okay, this is me. This is who I am. That's
And-
who you choose to be.
And we could also put because she just made a statement the other day. Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose, they're not together, but she let it be known. She let it be known that
I love.
she let it be known that me and Wiz, we still
Yeah.
we
riding.
still like
holding
we
it
still do things whenever we want to do it. If he calls me and tell me come over, I'm gonna be over there. We gonna. She said we're gonna put Sebastian to sleep and we gonna have some fun.
Yeah. And that's one thing I like. I don't like when people like make like rules in a way like this is what you need to be.
Yeah.
And this is-
There's no blueprint for it.
I mean, I feel like that's who you are. That's who
Yeah.
That's who you are. It's either you want to choose to be make people be on your life and you this and you that, or you just gonna be like what. Hey,
Do whatever
whatever you feel, because most people like that, having rules over them. They like most people like that.
People they lack structure.
I mean, I like to live. I like to live my life my way. I don't really follow. I don't really like the whole rules thing. Like, oh, you're not supposed to. No,
Give me a rule.
like you know how people say, "Oh, you're nasty if you having sex with
That's
two
it.
people at the same time."
Yeah.
Right.
Do you use a condom?
I mean,
That's the question.
this since we have women in the room, this may sound
Come on, now,
kind
don't
of
play with me.
sexist,
Let's
but
go.
I think it's wrong. Yeah, I think it's wrong for women to do it, but for men, no, because it's a difference. Because wait, let me say this before you say anything. Wait, let me say this.
Nah, I'm about to disagree
Because-
with you on that. Right?
Because
Difference loading.
because women have something going in them,
Okay, but what went in there?
huh?
What went in there? It was your private area, right? And you're gonna put it into another chick's cave,
Man,
right?
I'm gonna tell you like
so,
this, man.
with
Women,
that being
women.
said, you're passing yourself on too, so it's the same thing.
Yeah,
We
it's the
have
same
proven
thing. It's the same thing, bro. You
It's
got
the
some
same
women.
thing.
Hey, you got some women that like, damn, like they can be attracted to two people, and you know, just like we had that fantasy with.
That's true.
Yes.
They
That's
might have
true.
that fantasy with.
And at the end
you
of the
know?
day, you never really know.
Yeah.
You never really
never know.
know. You can't.
But
like,
yeah,
y'all let
we.
that rule
I ain't gonna lie,
get to y'all. That's what y'all
men.
did.
I ain't gonna lie, men. We need to like.
Y'all need to do
I
better.
feel like we need to be more open-minded, not in a way like
Realistic.
like
Y'all need to
crazy,
be
too
more
crazy,
realistic.
but like open-minded in a way like okay, like you know, just like they have fantasy. I mean, we have fantasies.
What's too
Women have
crazy?
fantasies too.
What would be too crazy for you?
What's a
Like
deal
you know, I mean,
You wouldn't be in my life.
too crazy.
You
But
ain't,
what's too crazy though?
Like.
You gotta give me some type of
You
answer.
trying to keep it. You trying to keep it.
Oh,
You know,
that's
PG.
true, that's
Like
true,
you know,
that's
some people
true.
see people want to do like other
I
stuff,
just
but
want to know.
I'm
Because,
talking
like,
about-
I have a completely different standard than I think everybody
So
here,
what's your
except for
sta-
maybe she's coming.
I'm talking about open-minded.
She coming to the side. She
I'm
coming
talking
to the
about. I'm
side.
talking about open-minded in a way like what you just said about the threesome thing. Like,
No. I'm
You gotta have an
op-
open mind about
I'm-
women. 'cause-
I'm open-minded when it come to women, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's
You have
like
this rule that somebody gave you and that you just kept running
no,
with it.
ain't nobody gave me no
So
rule.
what-
I gave myself this rule, but it's like it's just
I mean, I mean, we all the same. Basically, like
Does
we have
number-
all. We have the
does number
same.
matter?
okay. Well,
Does a number matter?
I don't know, man.
Like you got some women that want it just like men want it. You got, you know, that's just
So if you
how
find
it
somebody
is.
that's just like, okay, say if you was moving that way, you found a female that was just like you. Most of the time, y'all guys would shy away from those type of girls. Why is that? If she's exactly what you do,
Come here.
They know them. They see them.
Okay.
wouldn't that make you more comfortable? Like
No.
make you be
Okay.
more
Okay.
more-
I'm gonna say this. I like a challenge. I like women. I like women who don't want me. You get me? So I can work. Like make me work for it. Like do it make sense? Do it make sense?
Yeah.
Like
But
I don't
you're
wanna-
gonna have her at one point.
Hmm?
Then you're not working for it anymore.
yeah, but I still know that I had
And
to.
then that's where comes the whole thing of boredom and maybe wanting to go after another girl because you like the whole chase of it
That's
rather than the catch.
that's true.
That's another thing that
that's
I've seen in a
true.
lot of guys. Just felt like I would point it out since he was saying.
That's true. That's true.
Touche.
That's true.
There's a lot of people like him that do that.
No, that's true. No. She
So
really
it's not
just
a
called me
Gemini
out
thing
because
that-
that really is that's really how I am. Like if even if I had to work for you and then you start showing me that you into me too much, like I start.
You start pulling back. Why
hold
is
on,
that?
Like hold on.
Why
like,
is that?
Like
He just said what?
like I don't know. Like
He
just
likes the chase.
like get mad
like
at me
the-
or something.
yeah, you
like
like
get
the-
mad at me
very
or
competitive.
or
You
But
don't
why
like-
y'all-
you don't
why
like-
y'all-
I bet you
see,
hate
that's what
clingy,
it-
don't
That's
you?
what it is.
I do. I
You
hate it.
hate clingy.
I hate clingy. I hate it. Hate it, man. Like make me hit you up sometimes. Like don't hit me up all the time.
Which is a
Like,
common. Ladies, y'all listen. Stop being aggy. Don't call them all the time.
I ain't gonna lie though. That's how mine was. Like she was. you
Yeah,
know,
she got like
she had like I ain't nothing. Like I
yeah.
ain't,
That's
I'm
how
like,
I like
But,
that.
but
I
that's what,
like
exactly
that.
when you have guys like that who say that. That's
It's
the
kinda
thing when she was
try to-
saying. She's gonna say that from before how females they change, they switch up. They gonna switch up because
Like
they know that's what y'all like.
I'm just
And
saying. Tell me you don't like me. Like
Why? Why would you
like
wanna
why
hear
you
that?
like you ugly or
But why
something?
would you
like,
say that?
like I'm ugly, but all these girls want me. So what you talking about? Like so I like
it's
stuff
a
like
competitor. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Yeah.
a competitive person
I
too.
like that.
I kind of I see what he's saying.
I like that.
But I don't
I
get that.
I even like to see other guys try to talk to my girl.
Mhm.
Like that's
I let you know you got
So-
your
yeah. I like that.
So you want somebody that's not clingy. You want somebody that low key insults you, but
said
turns
low
other
key.
guys away when they try to talk to you.
Basically.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
Y'all hear that, ladies?
Basically, yeah.
Don't be clingy.
There needs to
Give
be,
them
there
insults.
needs to be a
I mean, no.
There needs to be a middle ground.
Ladies,
here.
be who you are, because you know you got many
Yeah,
men like
many
different
men like how-
things. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you ain't gotta. You know.
I'm just crazy. I'm just
I
crazy.
see that.
To be honest with you, I'm that's not like me. I'm my mind open to, you know, clingy can be sexy to me sometimes, you know, or you know, a girl can just be, you know, regular. I mean, it don't matter to me, to be honest with you. Yeah.
What the? So,
So,
another news.
Hey man, like I'm just crazy. I yeah.
I mean, yeah, many men are different. Some men are they like, you know, everything. Some men just like just, you know, a certain particular type of thing.
That's
You know,
true.
that's all.
right.
I mean, we gonna be talking about this all day 'cause it's like
right, because there's so many different
it's so
ways
many
to go about
different,
it.
yeah, it's so many different, you know, things. People like different things.
And as we can see, Ricky was able to say what he liked, and then he was like, "Okay, well, you got me," because he was still talking in circles himself.
No,
He's
you
like,
got me.
You're right. Well, I don't know.
I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's funny though.
It's funny because I feel like a lot of it has to do with like how we're just brought up with what we like, and we don't really recognize that at all.
And I was gonna say that's another thing. I was gonna say also what you experience growing up can have a very. I think that's another reason why I have the views that I have on relationships now, because no one in my family has a male like other than my great grandparents. They're like literally the only example I have. My grandmother is single. My mother is single. My aunt, it took for her to get with the person she's with now to actually get married. My other aunt was married for 10 years, ended up single. So it's just, and all of those family members are Puerto Rican. So it's not even that it has to be a race that's a black thing or anything like that. It's just
It just happens.
just
And I
happens.
feel like us as humans, we got to understand, like it's life. It happens. I mean, I understand it might hurt or whatever like that, because you know I've been with my girl for as long as I can remember. You feel me? But I don't put it in a way where, okay, God forbid if things go left, you feel me? I'm gonna keep living. You feel me? It's just life. You know, you can't just wrap your your feelings into one thing and be like,
that
oh
is true.
man, this and that. I mean, it's just life. Things happen. You
It's
feel
true,
me?
But my point in bringing that up was just saying it's one of those things where it just gives you that. Before I even started dating, I'm tired of seeing this cycle, and then catching yourself falling into a similar situation. Because my ex, prior to like when I was talking about this situation,
Yeah.
the reason me and him not speaking in terms of anything is because he put his hands on me. So that situation blew up into. But he was somebody that I knew him since middle school. He was my first in middle school. We did like not like that because I didn't lose my virginity until I was 18. But in doing anything like that, and so this wasn't somebody that I saw as a threat. Somebody is whatever. But he cheated on me was the first thing, over and over and over again, and then that led to me just doing my own thing. And because of that, he got controlling, and then it ended up being one of those crazy situations.
Yeah, that's some
and then you're
signs.
just like, what? So then it gives you just a whole different look on
Look
stuff.
on
And then
stuff,
getting
you're
into
right.
another relationship, I didn't think that I was necessarily going to say, oh, I don't want to be in a monogamous relationship. But then I got to a point where thinking about it and thinking about what I had just went through and what I was currently going through, I'm just like, maybe I should just kind of, do my thing. Because the same trend in all of my failed relationships with my family members is what? Just the whole concept of time, trying to be in something and then not realizing it's not working and keep pushing it for more and more time for what? It's not working.
I understand what you're saying. I trust me. I'm bigger behind that, but
And getting bored
I feel
is
like
probably a thing too.
I feel like, cause I used to feel like that. Used to be like, man, even with somebody like, I'd be like, man, this man done did me wrong, or we been made a bad deal with something like that. I ain't messing with him no more. I ain't messing with nobody no more. I'm sticking to my circle. But sometimes that's like,
yeah, of course you gotta
I
be
feel
open
like-
to stuff, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like that gave me my point of view.
but sometimes you can't really think like that, cause you never know what God might who might send
but
in your
then
life.
again, he might, because I'm open. He
Yeah.
might send somebody that changes that.
Yeah, it changes that. Like, cause I used to feel like that a lot, man. I used to be like, man, this and that. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier, like some people just meant to be in your life, and some people, is not meant to. So you always gotta keep living, keep doing you, keep doing your thing. You never know who, God might, send to you and change your whole
That's definitely
perspective.
true. Yeah, that's true.
So, you know, I just stick with that, you know, and I just, you know, keep going with it.
Well,
And I haven't been disappointed either because I don't expect too much from anybody no more.
maybe
like-
that's the key.
Yeah, like
I think people get like they get lost in I guess what they think somebody should
expectations
be.
and
It's like if you don't expect nothing, then you won't get your feelings.
hurt. Yeah,
Simple math. I
That's
think.
true.
Right. We talked about this on the other show. You shouldn't expect. I wouldn't say nothing because you
Yeah,
have
I
to
was
have
gonna
some
say,
sort of.
you're gonna- I was
You
gonna
gotta
say,
have,
you're
like,
gonna
like
have
I just said earlier.
expectations.
but some people like to do like
That's
deep
happening.
in it. Like some
Right.
people like
There's-
that. Yeah,
There are people's expectations way up here.
Yeah, you
Here's
gotta
what
know how to
people think
control.
You should do. It needs to be somewhere in
Listen,
here.
basically,
In there
Yeah.
somewhere.
basically,
Yeah.
you just gotta stay out your feelings, man.
And
That's true. Just stay
how
out
do
your
you do
feelings.
that, Mr. Popular Demand?
I mean, like I said, I'm a Libra. I always have feelings. I have feelings. I'm emotional as I don't know what. When I care,
But
when
I've never
when
seen
I,
this.
when I care, I'm emotional. But you gotta stay out your feelings, man. You know.
You do. I think you do a pretty good job of that. We've never seen you what
Hey,
cry,
like emotional.
be
like I
mad.
said, when I
Never-
care, when
Well,
I
he
care,
doesn't care. He doesn't care that much.
But he a Libra, you ain't gonna never see that though.
when I care,
How serious do you guys take zodiac signs?
I
I
do.
don't-
I do.
take it
I
very
love it.
serious.
Don't.
I don't.
I like it.
I take it very serious.
I like it.
What about you, ViVi? Let's hear it.
I agree with the zodiacs half and half.
Listen,
I feel like that's
listen,
fine, 'cause
It's
I-
something.
I
Yeah,
read-
it's like
it's
I
one
don't
of those
know.
things where I feel like it's a good guideline on a person.
Mhm.
If you don't really know them, you know, yeah, you can't say, okay, this is how you are.
Mhm.
However, there's gonna be something you read there that's gonna be a quality that they definitely have. You're gonna be able to see it.
mhm.
I feel like that's
And-
inevitable with any zodiac sign. Like, of course, something's going to be right.
And you be
with
like,
that
I
person.
knew it. I knew it.
Listen, I read.
Like I knew hers off rip. Like
But how do you? But how do you think the Chinese got it so right? Because I think they're the ones.
What
who
did they
made
get right?
it. I don't know. Like
you said, the
these,
Chinese guys make
I
it,
don't-
made Zodiac.
Who made them? Because I don't know. nothing
Nah,
about it.
that came from Zodiac signs came from like a
Was it Greek mythology? No.
nah. That came from like a rich like a rich.
How do you
say that?
Ritual.
Yes.
Like a
Ritual.
I still can't say that.
Ritual.
Richer roll.
Ritual.
Richer roll.
What if you have to? What if you?
Rich roll.
What if you have to say ritual in one of your songs?
Ritual.
I ain't gonna put that. If I can't say it, I ain't even gonna.
Synonyms.
Nah. Yeah, it's like a ritual, you know, from.
All right, guys.
I
So
mean,
That R word.
all right, guys. So I know we in a deep conversation, but we got 2 minutes left. I just want Devontae, to just tell us about his more music to come and all his social medias again, and just we gonna
What we got
Give us
to
a
expect.
rundown.
From
Of,
Yeah.
of you.
The mixtape's coming up. EP or what album? Or
no name for it yet.
Yeah, Lovers Only.
Oh, okay.
It's called Lovers Only. It'll be coming out. You know, it's not gonna be too long of a time because we just wrapping some stuff
Can't
up.
give a
But,
guesstimate.
A guest
I mean, I can't because I don't want to seem like I'm lying.
Can it be before Christmas?
Yes.
Yes. It
Okay,
will be.
okay.
It will be. I promise you. I promise.
After
I
4th
promise.
of July, but before Christmas, people.
If not, I'm gonna be a bossy little something. If not. But yeah, it's gonna come out. It's called Lovers Only. You're gonna get like a R&B feel. Like a some real type. R&B type feeling. Some of the stuff in there is kind of like modern, up to date. But I kind of want to bring like that good feeling back. Like when you in a relationship, like make you want to get in a relationship with somebody, and that's how I kind of Yeah, that's how I kind of want to put it. But they got some other stuff in there. Yeah, of course. Whoa,
Okay, I'm
I
just
got
making sure.
I got a lot of that. I mean, I got a lot of that. But I need to kind of slow down on that. I don't want to talk about sex
say
too
less,
much.
Say less. Say less.
Because I don't want nobody, be like, oh, you talk about it, sex. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. So, my Twitter is Devontae LO. Same as my Instagram, Devontae LO. My Facebook is Devontae TMM. And just, follow me, keep you guys updated, ask me questions or anything, that's it.
Introduce your song real quick.
The song we'll be playing is, I got one called Let Me Talk to You, and I got another one called Own It.
All right, this your boy Popular the Man,
Be mine.
Your girl ViVi Bish.
And Black with a Q.
and this is Devontae's song. Let
Let me talk to you.
me talk to you.
Let's get it.